Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. This video is going to be a short one. I'm back at my parents where I grew up, you know, in a small town in Poland, in the provinces of Poland, in western Poland. And only just recently I found out that there's a Soviet cemetery in the town where I grew up. It's very hidden. Nobody really takes care of it. You know, takes a good care of that cemetery, so it's just very neglected. And honestly, like, I only found out that it existed a few days ago, and I looked it up on the map. It's there. So I was just like, you know what? Let's see what's going on over there. Let's see what it looks like. Again, I've never been there, even though I grew up here. I lived here for the first 19 years of my life, and I've never been there ever. On my way there though, we are gonna make one stop before the cemetery. We are gonna go to to see some remnants of the Second World War. Again, my town is a very small town, the town where I grew up, but they did some pretty heroic things during the war, to the point that quite a few of them lost their lives during the war, because again they tried defending the place. And there's some remnants of that, so I just want to go and have a look as well, and then we can go to the cemetery. By the way, I don't know what the footage is gonna look like, because it's really sunny, so it's just not good for the camera, is it? As you can see, you know, this place itself is very peaceful. You know, it's very quiet. The landscape is really flat. There's a lot of fields here, a lot of sort of, you know, farmlands and small villages where you've got farmers and, you know, just people living a very peaceful life, you know. So yeah, it's this is where I grew up. And it's interesting to see that now that, you know, I don't live here anymore, what the place actually looks like. Because obviously, you know, when you live somewhere, you don't really appreciate the place that much. But now that I don't live here anymore, and I wouldn't want to live here again, don't get me wrong, it's very quiet, and for a young person it's just very boring, but it is pretty, you know. And there's quite a few lakes over here as well. Not in this place in particular, but there is a few lakes here and there. So yeah, it's not a bad place to grow up in, you know. Oof, the sun is honestly so strong. Mental. But anyway, let's keep moving, shall we? Here we are. So this is the place I was talking about. It's a place where when the uprising happened in my town at the very beginning of the war, after, you know, they unfortunately failed. This is where they were brought. So they brought all of them here. The German soldiers brought, you know, the fighters that fought in the uprising. They brought them here. They lined them up, and unfortunately, but they shot them. This is the place where all of that happened. And every single person that lives here, that grew up here, knows about the history, knows about this place, and knows what happened in my town during the war. Because again, quite a few things happened. And this is the place. I had to switch to my iPhone now, because the battery in my camera died. And I was saying that apparently it's under surveillance all the time, just to make sure that nobody is going to do anything stupid, because it is a piece of history. It is history. It's something that happens over 8 years ago now, but yeah, it's quite interesting to see. I hope some of you find it interesting. But now let's head to the to that cemetery, if I find it, because honestly I have no idea where it is. I mean, I've got an inkling, but again, I've never really been there. So yeah, there's so many flies here and just bugs and everything. It's literally in the middle of the forest. Like, you've got a path here, we're gonna go this direction to get out, but all of that is just, you know, one massive forest. Now, to any of you that says that Poland is a cold country, yeah, it is, but in winter. Summers, on the other hand, different story. I mean, we're talking about 30 degrees or over 30 degrees most of the days in summer. It says it's somewhere here. So the map says that it's somewhere here. But where exactly? I don't know. And the thing is that everything is really overgrown here. I mean, we're talking, look at that, all that grass and all that stuff. You know, because of that, it's really hard to see anything really. I'm gonna have a look around. But will I find it? I don't know. The thing about Poland, right, and probably this part of Europe in general, is that there's so many mosquitoes here. It's honestly ridiculous. Like, it's really bad. Especially during the evening, it's horrible. I think these might be bees. I don't know. Oh, for God's sake. I failed. Yeah, I failed to find it. I do apologize. It was supposed to be this, you know, really cool video, you know, about me trying to find a Soviet or whatever cemetery it was from, you know, back from the day. I just didn't deliver. I do apologize. I didn't deliver. I'm gonna end this video here. Once again, we failed to find the cemetery, but hey, at least we got to see now the Second World War site, and you know, just a little bit of the provincial life here in Poland, in a sort of, in a small town. That's the lake behind me, and there's quite a few of them actually. That's one of them, and there's, I think, two more lakes that you can go to. The beach is just right over there. People are enjoying themselves and, you know, swimming, having fun, because it is summer. Definitely not a really exciting video. Nothing much happened, but yeah, it's one of those, you know. It's just, I wanted to show you something, but the next video will be much better, and yeah, let my travel series continue. and let's see where, you know, where I could head to next. Hopefully somewhere more exciting, you know. But that being said, thank you very much, guys, and I will see you soon.